Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can't tell by the sound of my voice, I am super excited to be cooking some chicken pilau today. Now, pilau can be considered, well, at least to me, to be comfort food. It is usually cooked on a weekend in my home country, Dominica. Now, there are variations to the different types of meats that can be used. Some people use chicken, some use beef, and pigtails, and I even saw this small fish we have in Dominica called titiwi. I even saw people make titiwi pilau. So you can use whatever meat that you would like to. Now let's get right into the ingredients. Here I have 1 tablespoon of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of my green seasoning, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 large carrot. Here I have 1 small onion and 4 cloves of garlic. Here I have tomato, thyme, green onions, and I have green peppers in there as well. Here I have the green pigeon peas, which came in the can, so it's already cooked. And I have some chicken right here, some chicken thighs that I cut up. Also for this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of milk. I have coconut milk here, and I have 2 cups of parboiled rice, parboiled brown rice for the recipe as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with seasoning up the meat. I'm going to start with my green seasoning. This may look like a lot, but well, it really is, because I just like it. And the ketchup. I'm also going to be adding some black pepper. This is about half of a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm adding the onion and garlic. And my green seasoning and tomato mixture. I'm also going to be using some all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to be putting in a 1 teaspoon. And also half of a Maggi cube. Now I'm just going to put everything together. Okay, so now I'm going to cover it up with some plastic wrap and place it in the fridge for most likely an hour and a half. It's going to stay in there for. Okay, so it is covered up with plastic wrap. Just going to place it in the fridge now. In here I have about 3 tablespoons of oil. And we're doing the burning sugar method, where I place my brown sugar and I get it all caramelized. It still has a grainy sugar consistency. I'm gonna start frothing in a bit. Now we're looking for a dark brown color, not black. If it's black, start over. Okay, starting to froth a little. I'm gonna start to add my chicken. As you can see, it's sprouting its own little juices right now. I'm about to turn them over. And I think I'm going to change to a metal spoon as well. Look at that beautiful brown color. Just gonna cover it up and let it pretty much, the juices dry down, and then we're gonna continue the recipe. Okay, so it's been going for about 10 minutes now. And that's all that liquid that it sprouted. So what I'm going to do now is leave it uncovered, because I had it covered for about 10 minutes. I'm going to leave it uncovered for about another 10 minutes and put my heat on high to burn out that liquid, as much of it as possible. Okay, so that liquid is drying down. Still have a few minutes to go. So I'm just going to add my carrots now. Okay, so it is pretty much dried down. Now I'm gonna go in with the peas. I'm gonna start adding my rice, and I washed it in water about 4 times first. So I want the pilau to absorb that browning color, the caramelized browning color. So I'm not going to be adding the milk as yet. I'm going to leave it like this for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so it has that color, as you can see. And it even looks cooked. Okay, so now I'm going to add my coconut milk. And you remember the container I had the chicken in? And don't worry about cross-contamination, because this is going to be boiling for like the next 30 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to be putting, make sure all your rice is covered. I'm also going to pop one of these bad boys in here, a Scotch bonnet. I'm just going to place it in the middle here. I'm not gonna allow it to pop because I don't like my pilau spicy. Okay, so I just tasted it and it does need a little bit of salt. A pinch of salt. So that salt gets in there for the next 30 minutes. Okay, so my grandmother used to do this, cover it up with foil just so the rice gets all plump. Okay guys, I'm gonna place the foil on top again for another 5 minutes and then that should do it. Okay, yes. Okay, well, looking